What's going on, gang? Baltmatrix here. Hi. How you doing? Today we are taking a look at Transformers Titans Returns Leader Class SixShot. And as you see here, I have him posed on his instructions. His instruction manual in and of itself is gigantic. It's more like an instruction poster. It's just huge, front and back. And I still have trouble reading it because I'm almost blind, I take it. Either that or, these manuals, charcoal gray manuals with less charcoal gray font and purple. Not the best option, Hasbro. In robot mode, SixShot looks very, very cool. I like this robot mode a lot. It is definitely a 2016 update of the classic G1 figure, though he could use some more stickers. Hasbro, give me stickers. Give me more paint, please. Oh well, there's always repro labels, and man, I really hope they come out with some stickers because he really needs it. Now, this figure is really, really neat. As I said, size-wise, here's a Voyager class figure, and let's go with a Deluxe class figure. So, as you can see, he is pretty darn big, and here he is compared to Leader Class Soundwave for scale. SixShot comes with two guns, just like his original G1 counterpart, but unlike that counterpart, these combine to form a Titan Master-esque sitting gun position. I like this a lot. I think this looks really neat, like double barrel action gun of destruction. And it's utilized in at least one mode, maybe two. The figure itself sports some really nice posability, but I hate to be the bearer of bad news, especially with my figure. I think this is a second release, but man, he's noodles. Man, I mean, those legs are noodly going in and out, but forward and back, plenty of ratchets. Lots of bending going on for the transformation. Things click into place. Arms, or I should say the shoulder pins, are not that strong and really could use some tightening. Swivels are good. No fist articulation. Head is on a swivel that moves 360. It looks good. It just really needs some tightening in some very key locations. Specifically, shoulder hinges going in and out and leg hinges going in and out. One thing I forgot to show you is he has ankle articulation. I mean, it's a double ratchet, but there's freaking ankle articulation on this guy. Okay, let's get into the transformation. We have 6 modes, so I'm going to go a little bit quickly, maybe? But I have to say, all of the modes except for one really work well and are very much like the original G1 figure. I would have done a comparison between this guy and the original SixShot, but I don't remember where I put the original SixShot. I do own him, though. All right, to start off with, we're going to come to the head, open the head up, pop the Titan Master out, which is actually a little bit difficult to do. Because some people have complained that I do not show the Titan Masters off enough, I'm going to show the Titan Master off. He has a little ninja head going on here. That is a callback to the original G1 series in Japan. Transforms into this little ninja-esque dude. Okay then, whee! Off with his head, literally. So, close up the cranium, open the chest, flip the wings in, flip the head down, close the chest, and the wings will line up in these grooves just inside the shoulders. Very neat idea on Hasbro's part. So the first mode we're going to do is the tank mode. So to first take the shoulders, or I should say take the sections on the outside of the shoulders that are the treads, unpeg them, and flip them forward to the front of the upper arms, fold the fists down, and turn them around to form the rear treads. And then we can take these sections that are on top of the shoulders with the tires and point them forward. Then take the legs. What are you doing, SixShot? Then take the feet, fold the feet up, come to the back of the heels, flip the heels down and forward, come to the rear of the vehicle or the back of the vehicle, push the shoulders in, flip the fins down, and they will snap into place. So then we come to the legs. They're supposed to connect, but they don't really, so I just don't force it. Fold the legs up until they click into place. Flip the legs over like this, and just get everything situated into place at these hinges. The tank mode we end up with is very, very reminiscent of the original G1 counterpart. It works well. One thing I didn't show you is the fact that his rear shins disengage from the actual legs. More on that later because we'll have to do it again. But I like the tank mode, and this little section here does open up, and you could slide in the Titan Master into place and close it up. So that works. I like the tank mode. It works well. Next, we're going to move on to the jet mode. To start off with, take the wings and fold them all the way back up. Just get them up out of the way. And then I like to fold them up like you're going to the robot mode, just to get them out of the way. Take the arms, point them straight forward, and flip the shoulders in a little bit, and just get them up out of the way. Take the legs, fold them down. And this is where we're going to get into the rear of the lower legs. So they unpeg, and then you push them to slide them back, and they will connect down like that. So we do that on both figures, like that. Turn it so that the upper car mode is pointing to the top here, and it feels like the car mode should snap right in between those two bits right there, but I just can never get things lined up quite right. I think that might just be a failing on my part, not on the figures. We could grab this section here, and this will flip out a landing gear. Combine those together, push them forward. These guns in the front, fold them in, they will snap together. Then grab the sections that are the feet, flip them forward, turn the silver bits 180 degrees, flip them forward, combine them up like that. Then we could fold the arms down, turn them so that the treads are kind of facing up like that. And then flip out the wings underneath like so. And there's the jet mode. And the guns can attach to either sides of the robot arms like that, or I should say like this, or, and I haven't gotten it to work yet, but it looks like they're supposed to be able to peg to the outside of the wings. Oh, hey, I got it lined up for once. So that totally works. Come on, line up. There we go. So the jet mode works, I think, pretty well, except for a few minor hitches here and there. Oh, I did forget to flip those out. So that does help the looks category a bit. Very similar to the G1 mode. I like it. If it isn't just a little bit fiddly with the arms over here, oh well. Next up is the car mode, and this is very easy. Simply open up the jet mode, return the little silver intakes, 180 degree flip around, fold them up again, and snap them in correctly into place. Turn the jet mode over, flip the wings forward, and then make sure you don't disconnect everything in the front end of the car. Fold up the little landing gear. Take the arms and turn them so that the wheels are pointing down, and fold them in to the front there, even though the wheels are supposed to be pointing on the outside, I think. That's because I'm an idiot. I forgot to turn them around. Then we take what was the under forearm and extend that all the way out until it snaps. And then there's a little peg inside there that will peg just into the silver section right there. And if you do it right and don't screw everything up like I'm doing, it'll all line up perfectly. The car mode is very cool, very G1-esque, and I do like it. One thing I did forget to do is you're supposed to flip out the feet for some reason. I don't know why, but it works, I guess. I actually like the car mode. The only thing I don't like is I don't know why the instructions have you flip up this little piece right here. I guess it's supposed to be an air intake, but that's what this whole section up here is called, a radiator. Overall, the car mode works. Doesn't hold together all that well, though. I do, however, love the fact that you can put two Titan Masters up on top like they're cruising. Next up is the Wolf, and this is one of the weaker of the modes. The Wolf and the submarine, or the weaker, I think. So start off with flip out the wolf head, flip up the wings, just kind of flip them straight up, unpeg the shoulders, flip them forward again, turn the rear wheels 180 degrees, and then put them down, excuse me, and flip down the wolf claws like so. And then come to the rear of the vehicle mode, or the rear of the wolf mode, unpeg the legs, disconnect them, and then return them to the robot mode legs, and fold them down a little bit, and flip out the wolf claws that were, well, the robot's feet. And just kind of leave it like that. And that's it. That's all she wrote. Honestly, I think it's kind of weak. I'm not a huge fan of it. You can have the Titan Master stand up here. I think you can also have it kind of, yep, like that. I actually like that a lot. But overall, I don't really particularly care for the wolf mode. It's not awful. I've seen worse. But it's no wolf wire. Now the last mode is dumb. You'll see why. Okay, first, fold up the wolf head. Take the wings and point them straight up. Take the arms, flip them forward. Well, first turn the shoulders and then flip them forward. And they don't peg into place. They just point forward. Come back to what were the wolf feet. Fold up the feet. Turn the legs. Flip out the heels. Turn them so that the car parts are pointing forward. Collapse the hinges in. Deal with some noodling going on and combine them together. And may I introduce SixShot's submarine mode, which is dumb. Okay, now this is not technically correct. I realize that. There are a few minor things that aren't quite right. Specifically, the fact that the legs here, or the purple section, is supposed to be extended farther, as the legs are not supposed to be collapsed. I collapse the legs because I think it actually looks better. That's just me. And it makes it so much easier to combine them if they're collapsed like that. And I think it actually looks more like a convincing submarine mode, as opposed to what it used to be. You know, I just can't help but think that it used to be, or was meant to be, something different. I don't know why I think that. I just have this funny feeling that it was supposed to be something slightly different. Overall, I think SixShot is very cool, but flawed. And specifically, that has to do with a couple of joints. The hips with the in and out movement, and the shoulders with this pin going like this. There's nothing locking that pin into place, which is a shame in several of the modes. But it doesn't ruin the figure. All fixable. I just need to liberally apply some floor polish to it, some specifically Pledge, which is a brand of floor polish, to the figure, and that should fix the issues. I will try to do that and get back with you guys to let you know if that works. I do want to consult with a couple of people that I know who already do this on a regular basis, as I do have some Pledge, but I've got a couple of questions on the best way to apply it, and then maybe I could fix some of the other figures that I have problems with. I'm looking at you, Skull Munchie. As I said, it's a perfectly good figure. Is it the best figure ever? Not really, given the problems, and some of the modes are a little bit dull, but overall, I do like it. I would recommend picking up Black Shadow more. I just think Black Shadow is a cooler figure. That's just me, though. Other figures that you might want to consider picking up? Optimus Prime and Megatron from the Voyager sets of this line. And Cup and Hot Rod, and, well, most of the deluxes. For the same cost of SixShot, you could get a ton of deluxes that are better and more fun than SixShot. I'm not saying SixShot is bad. I'm not saying SixShot needs to be replaced by anything. I am just having more fun with a bunch of the deluxes than the SixShot. And I also really like Black Shadow, so that's just me. So gang, I hope you've enjoyed this video review. As always, I'm Baltmatrix. Ask you to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you later. Bye!